The mic picks up everything that you do, like putting that coffee
like
cup
everything.
down. Maybe what?
Maybe, I don't know.
Welcome to Casper and Pam's Song Zoo. Is it Casper and Pam's? Welcome to Casper's Song Zoo. Casper's Song Zoo. We write a song for you.
Hi, Pam.
Hi, Dan.
How you doing today?
I'm okay.
Good. I'm glad you are. I'm okay too.
You're okay too. I've been talking to my therapist.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to drink more water and be more conscious of what I'm eating. You know, I feel like everyone goes through those phases of like taking care of themselves, which I hate to refer to as a phase, but I feel like that's the world we live in.
No, I think that makes sense. There's other, someone once explained it to me in terms of there's just some times in life where you care more about taking care of yourself and self-care. And then there's other times where the focus is on making money or something like that.
Yeah.
Balance is the hardest part about it.
That's right.
And how it all ties together.
And everything is a balance. Not just your health, not just that, but also your finances, like how you budget. Do you just say budget?
Budget.
And then also how you balance your work life, your work personal life. What is it called? Work life.
Work life.
Yeah, balance.
That's
what it is. I'm in HR. I should know the term.
And I also just want to say to our listeners, because we are a wellness podcast as well at this point, you know, trust us. And I like the idea of harmony versus balance, because sometimes balance, we think of it in terms of 50-50.
Yes.
And what in this life is 50-50?
Nothing in this life is 50-50.
But harmony is a little bit like
Except that
singing.
pay should be between a man and a woman.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Everyone.
I guess we could go on and on about what should be 50-50.
We should,
but we do not live in a 50-50 world.
We do not. But harmony.
Speaking of harmony, I'm excited to do some harmonies this week.
Yeah.
And let's find out what we're going to be doing these harmonies on. Should we spin a wheel?
Spin that wheel.
Those of you just joining us, we spin a wheel with topics suggested by our listeners. And the topic is the TikTok ban. Okay.
How timely.
Let's see who submitted this.
Remember that? It was like Y2K. We were scared for a minute. Mm-hmm. We were all scared.
This was submitted by Saturn V60. Let's take a look at their profile.
All right, Saturn.
I hope it's not private. There you are. Gary Heilman.
Hi, Gary.
Private.
Gary's a private man.
If I were to think about what Gary's profile might look like, is lots of exploration, maybe some adventure.
Yeah.
I
think he loves TikTok.
I think he loves TikTok.
I think he was scared. Yeah.
I think he was scared. Are we scared?
Well, we know what was the outcome.
Yeah,
It went away for a minute. But it came back.
Less than a day and came back, and it was all, congratulations, President Trump, for getting TikTok back, and he wasn't even president yet.
It was a scam.
It was a bit of a propaganda.
It was a bit of a propaganda scam.
There's going to be so many write-ins.
Oh, we love that. Can we be controversial, please? I just want to...
So the TikTok ban as it affected Casper, I think, is the angle we should strive for.
That is certainly an angle.
Yeah.
I was thinking... it's so there's other things to be worried about.
So maybe the world is dying around Casper and all his focus is on is the TikTok is gone. Feeling good about what this song could be like. The world explodes around us, but there's the TikTok ban. Like very kind of Motown.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
I do like that.
We haven't done anything like that.
No.
Let me see what capo I want to put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
capo.
love it. All right, let me write those chords down. And we always do the chorus first, don't you feel? I feel like we get into the chorus first. Like, we think about the chorus.
Well, that's the thing. It makes sense if we're talking about songwriting. And we are. You know, the hook is what draws in the audience. And so it only makes sense that the hook is what's going to draw in us as songwriters into the song.
Such a good point, Dan.
Thank you.
You really nailed that point.
I also kind of think this song feels a little bit like a protest song, like 60s. There's something to it where it sounds like that too. So let's bring that in, those energies as well. Tick-tock, bang. Really
oh my God. Why did this come to us so beautifully? It means we're doing exactly what we
need to be doing at this moment.
So the world's on fire around us, but baby, there's a tick-tock.
Oh yeah.
This is tough.
This is a good one. Your setup is tough.
Yeah.
your mini studio.
It's all good. Cuss, fuss, puss.
Those were the first three I thought of. And I was like,
lust. We could go the lust route, or superfluous. Bus. There's a kid with guns on the local bus, but there's a tick-tock. No, that's terrible.
It's not terrible. It's dark, and I'm not afraid of that.
Maybe us isn't the word. The world's on fire around me, but baby, maybe me, because that'll give us more options. The world's on fire around me, but baby, or is that too like? It should be us.
I like us. I do want to keep it us.
Discuss.
Yeah.
Disgust.
Kind of like out of all the topics that we could discuss, we want to talk about a TikTok ban.
Many more important topics more important news we should discuss, but there's a TikTok ban, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a TikTok ban. The world's on fire around us, but baby, there's a TikTok ban. More important news we should discuss, but there's a TikTok ban. Yeah, that's good. And then we should go someplace else with this. So, another school shooting, another another school. I don't like that.
Guns. We just yeah. Or children shooting children.
Children shooting children, yeah. Children shooting children. Children is such a hard word to rhyme.
Right.
Stuff with. Children shooting children. Ba-da-ba-da.
And then something to be answering it like about like drag queens reading to kids or something like that. I like that kind of.
Yeah, let's save that one for sure. Children shooting children. Because I like the thing about children shooting children.
How about children shoot each other, brother against brother, or something like that. Like Civil War vibes, where it's like sister against brother.
Yes. Children shoot each other. One after another. Children shooting children. Children shoot each other one after another. But baby, there's a TikTok ban. And then every chorus we can change the lyrics to like what is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I love the children shoot each other one after another. Maybe we go ba-da-ba-da-da-da, but baby there's a TikTok, like a third one that goes into baby there's a TikTok ban. Undercover. Mother. Oh, something discovered. Like aliens have been discovered, but baby there's a TikTok ban. Something like that. Like it doesn't even have to be aliens, but like world's on fire, but baby there's a TikTok ban. More important news the world's on fire around us. Did I not sing that? The world's on fire around us, but baby there's a TikTok ban. More important news we should discuss, but there's a TikTok ban. Children shoot each other. What? Children shoot each other. this better? Children shoot each other. Children shoot each other. One after another. Do you like that D minor? Or do you like children shoot each other? One after another. Which do you prefer? A or B?
What if you did one on the first one and then the second one ended like this?
Children shoot each other, one after another. That's good.
And then that, yeah.
Okay, so E minor. We are wait, but baby, there's a tick-tock man, you know, like that. So, how much can we suffer? Suffer's a good one.
That is a good one. Tougher.
Tougher's a good one.
Something about, and isn't it enough to suffer without a TikTok ban?
Yeah, plenty.
Isn't it enough to suffer without...
Or is that giving the TikTok ban too much, like, power?
Almost, but I think it's part of the joke too. Plenty enough to suffer without a TikTok ban.
Yeah.
So plenty enough to suffer without
Plenty enough to suffer.
Without a TikTok ban.
Shoot each other, I don't know if I like the E minor.
I like that.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
After another. You like that?
Yeah.
What was the line?
Plenty enough to suffer.
The only thing I don't like about that line is that it's like, we're already suffering enough. Please don't add a TikTok ban on top of it.
Which I
think
is funny. Because this guy wrote in, he wanted to sing about the TikTok ban.
That's right.
So a little bit is, you get that too.
So we're kind of talking about like the subject of like the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're smart, girl. We're
okay,
meta.
so that's the chorus, right?
Yeah.
The world's on fire around us, but baby, there's a TikTok ban. More important news we should discuss, but there's a TikTok ban. Children shoot each other, one after another. Plenty of things to suffer, but baby, there's a TikTok ban. Plenty enough to suffer without a TikTok ban. Okay.
Melody was different when we were earlier doing it for the
world's on fire?
Yeah.
The world's on fire around us, but baby, there's a TikTok ban. Did I accidentally do the world's on fire around us? That's why, because I had just gone from children shoot each other.
But I mean, it's on
the world's on, yeah. The world's on fire around us, but baby, there's a TikTok ban. Love it. More important news we should discuss, but there's a TikTok ban. Children shoot each other, one after another. Plenty enough to suffer without a TikTok ban. Or is this a verse?
I was gonna say, even if it's a chorus, I'm totally fine with us starting the song with that.
Yeah.
No matter what. So call it what you want, but even if that's the chorus,
let us talk about Puppy Love. How the chorus to Puppy Love was just Puppy Love.
And it's one of my
I think
favorites.
This could be that. So this is the verse, and then we go into the chorus, which is just reiterating whatever.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that could totally be it.
Plenty enough to suffer without a TikTok. What does it end with? G. Okay. Without a TikTok. And then what would our chorus be? What if this is like a thank you, President Trump? What if it's like that? But then a hero comes along. Oh, God.
No, I'm listening. I'm not saying no. Just turns
Who will
into...
save us?
Who will save us?
That's the chorus. Who will save us? Like something, and then, no, you hate it.
No, I don't. I don't hate it. Who will say might be Jesus. Jesus.
Who will save us? Might be Jesus.
And I do want to say Elon
Hope
Musk.
it's Jesus.
Hope it's Jesus. Or Elon Musk.
Or maybe it's
Elon Musk. Yeah.
Who will save us? Hope it's Jesus. Or maybe, just maybe, it's Elon Musk. You like that?
I do.
Oh, God.
I like Elon Musk, but I want there to be more of a... There's got to be
but it's going to be Elon Musk, like something like that.
Yeah.
But still?
Yeah.
But the app thinks it's Elon Musk?
Something like... You're getting closer.
Yeah.
You're getting real close.
Who is Jesus? The app says it's Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm. Or my neighbor. Or I don't... there's something... Yeah.
My neighbor said it's Elon
Yeah,
Musk.
something like that, dude.
My MAGA neighbor. My MAGA neighbor.
I like that. My MAGA neighbor. I like my pastor. There's some skew in there that I like.
Yeah, but
MAGA neighbor could be the thing if there's a way to.
My MAGA neighbor says it's Elon Musk.
I kind of like that the most.
Who will let's start from the beginning.
I hope you dance too. We just have to say that because it's beautiful. But I will be doing that same harmony. That is what I'm. It's a Musk and it's a Tesla truck and it's a gone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know that.
But my MAGA neighbor says it's Elon Musk. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
God. Okay, now we go into the...
Yeah.
I love that chorus.
I do too. That's great. We could even talk about this is the day after, where it's like, oh, that news for nothing. There wasn't even a TikTok ban, like something like that.
Let's make that be the third.
Okay.
The third, yeah.
Okay.
Because I like the two verses are like, we're scared.
Yeah, we're scared.
Fuck, that's too many syllables. But I want to say like it's 80 degrees in February. There's a TikTok, but not that.
Yeah.
Bombs are going off, but baby, there's a TikTok ban, and then something that rhymes with off.
Mm-hmm. Is it a pandemic or just a cough?
Is
or
it
is it
yes.
a TikTok ban?
COVID? Is it COVID or a cough? Who cares? Because there's a TikTok. Is it COVID or a cough?
Who cares? Is it a TikTok?
Cares? 80 degrees in winter. 80 degrees in winter. Something that rhymes with winter.
Splinter. Sphincter.
Guns made on 3D printers.
Oh, that's dark too.
Right?
Yeah. This is our we didn't start the fire.
Yeah. Something about dinner.
Something about dinner. Eat the rich for
eggs.
dinner.
Eggs are so expensive.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, but not in there. I like something about winter and
winter's good.
Eat the rich for dinner.
eat the rich, but that's like what we want.
It's like one day we'll do a live interactive one where we'll take everyone's suggestion. I also love that idea of Elon Musk once said to the I think it was the UN that he would solve world hunger for like $6 billion, and they were like, oh great, give us a month, we're gonna draft a plan, and he was like, never mind, I'm gonna buy Twitter instead.
Oh my God.
Like he literally passed on world hunger. I do like that. There's something
okay, that's it, yeah. World hunger versus Twitter.
Or world hunger over Twitter. World hunger over Twitter, but baby...
Under Twitter. Because he chose Twitter.
He did, but I'm saying in my eyes, I would view it over, but you've got a TikTok ban. So yeah, either one works.
Let's do world hunger versus Twitter.
Okay.
Who cares? Because there's a TikTok ban.
Mm-hmm.
80 degrees in winter. Guns made on 3D printers. World hunger versus Twitter. Who cares? There's a TikTok ban. Trump will save us. Because he's like Jesus. Right. We're stuck in this.
Like there's something
from
it's
dawn
a little
to
hopeless.
dusk.
Yeah, there's something little. I'm on panic mode Or I'm on high alert, like something about that from dawn till dusk. Like something about I'm in a heightened state because of this.
It's normal to be panicked now from dawn to dusk.
Yeah, something like that. That's sad, yeah. And it's real.
All right, let's, for fun, go to the beginning.
The future of TikTok still hanging in the balance.
It's been an anxious weekend for TikTok's 170 million American users.
TikTok may be seeing its final days in the United States as a ban on the app is set to go into place this Sunday.
The world's on fire around us, but baby, there's a TikTok ban. More important news we should discuss, but there's a TikTok ban. Children shoot each other, one after another. Plenty enough to suffer without a TikTok ban. Who will save us? Hope it's Jesus. My MAGA neighbor says it's gonna be Elon Musk.
Apparently, Chinese officials are discussing whether to try selling TikTok to tech billionaire and ex-owner Elon Musk.
Bombs are going off, but baby, there's a TikTok ban. Is it COVID or a cough? Who cares? There's a TikTok ban. 80 degrees in winter, guns made on 3D printers, world hunger versus Twitter. Who cares? There's a TikTok ban. Trump will save us, 'cause he's like Jesus. It's normal to be panicked now from dawn to dusk.
It has hit me now, most recently, that this might actually happen.
TikTok was banned, but now it's back.
All that shit for nothing, not even a TikTok ban. Thought there might be something called a TikTok ban. Influencers crying while hostages are dying. Thank God Donald Trump said no to the TikTok ban. It said Trump saved us. Thank you, Jesus. Next time, redirect your fuss from a TikTok ban.
We are officially back after TikTok was banned for not even 24 hours. Let's also keep in mind that Donald Trump, he was the one spearheading this ban, okay? He asked for this so that he can now swoop in and be the hero.
Oh, he was feeling that chorus.
He liked it. I could tell.
You know, it's kind of funny, this song, after we recorded it, before we showed it to Casper, there was something about the melody, like our intro verse. And I was like, I've heard this before. I know I have. And I must have hummed that tune to like 900 people going, do you know what this is? And finally, a friend of mine, of course, it would be her because she's just musically gifted. She can play like 900 instruments. She's crazy. So Allison Sulak, shout out. She figured it out. Can you guys figure it out?
Do you know what song that may sound like?
That may sound... Here's the thing about songwriting, right? We are so inspired by music we've grown up listening to, by music that we listen to now. And so when we sit down to write something in 2025, the chances that it's not familiar are rare.
More so than not, these influences are baked into our DNA at this point. We're not stealing. We're not trying to.
It's not stealing.
But sometimes these things come out and we recognize them and go, now, where did I
hear that before? And frankly, I feel like it's celebrating it. It's celebrating the original source material as long as you recognize that you were inspired by something. And I think with this song, we do.
Absolutely. It was not a sample. It's not a lift.
No.
It just happened.
It was inspired. And frankly, in the original song, there are no lyrics to that melody. And we added lyrics, kind of making it our own version of it.
That's right. That's another clue for you guys if you haven't guessed the song. But yes, that part will be the intro to the song.
That's
not
right.
necessarily the melody to that song. So listen to that.
And there's been so many cases of songwriters writing and then the public going, that's this song. Oh my God, they stole it. Do you remember the Brave?
Court cases are built on
I
that,
know.
yeah.
Do you remember the Sarah Bareilles Brave and the Katy Perry Roar incident of 2022? I don't know when that was. But the songs were really similar, not only musically, but in theme, in what they are about, gaining strength, gaining power. And everyone was like, Sarah, Katy stole your song. How do you feel? And Sarah was like, nothing but love. Because it's an industry that we're all either in or trying to be in. Yeah. And we all get inspired by each other. And we all celebrate each other's music through our own music.
Great. Like, we could even do a full episode on this.
Oh, I would love that.
I think Ryan Tedder is a great example. Like, his whole... selling a song to Beyonce being Halo, and then selling the same song to Kelly Clarkson being Already Gone.
Right.
But if you ask Ryan Tedder, who I do, but I think he's a brilliant songwriter.
Oh yeah.
He didn't do it intentionally.
No.
So I think that's like a great question to also.
Where's the line?
Yeah.
Too? Yeah.
And I don't have an answer for that, so that's why I think it's a great topic.
Yeah, but I love that we heard the melody and it was like an earworm for me for days and days and days, and then I just reached out to everyone and no one could figure it out. But what's funny is a lot of people sent me songs that weren't the original.
Oh wow.
They sent me songs and I was like, yeah, I can kind of hear it there too. I can definitely. So there were like two, I think, that somebody else sent me. Paulo Cruz, shout out to Paulo Cruz.
Hey Paulo.
He sent me a couple that I was like, it is in there too. So these little musical tastings are everywhere.
I love that. Musical tastings.
Tastings.
Thank you for
I just got back from Temecula. I just got back from wine tasting, so it's there.
We hope you enjoyed this song flight.
Yes, I know Casper did. So we'll see you next week, and please visit our website, visit our Instagram, our face. We don't have a face. We will. Casper and Pam have a Facebook.
We've got a Patreon.
We have a Patreon. Definitely visit our Patreon.
Please and thank you.
Lots of fun perks on our Patreon, and we're really looking forward to collaborating with a lot of different businesses and animal rescues and everything like that. All the fun stuff. And we can't wait to interview more songwriters as well.
Absolutely.
See you next week.
Bye.